everybody, it is the boss here with another video for you guys. Today, I completely messed that up. Let me try that again. Welcome to the live stream, guys. And before anyone says anything, if you guys are watching this live or you happen to come on the stream while it's live, yes, I am streaming way earlier than what I normally do. I'm gonna try and do that more frequently. That way, it's not at like the crack of midnight or whatever you want to call it. For the simple fact that, I think it's more convenient for everybody for like moderate time zone, that kind of thing. So I'll try to do this earlier for the streams. Hey, Jesse, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream, my dude. It has been some time since I've seen you here, but welcome nonetheless, man. How you doing? But yeah, guys. As you guys could tell from the title of this, I am currently doing a poll. I'm not even gonna call it a poll. It's more a vote for the next game review video. I want it to be chosen by you guys. I have two games in mind that I want to do for a review, and that's good to know, man. Good to know, Jesse. Hey, Janelle, what's going on? How's it going with you? I'm doing pretty good myself. Battlefield 3. Jesse, I have two games in mind. Unfortunately, neither one of them are Battlefield 3. I am sorry to disappoint. Oh, it's Anthony's birthday? Well, happy birthday to Anthony. You can, if he doesn't come, you can tell him for me. Tell him the boss said happy birthday. But yeah, guys, so I have two games in mind that I figure I'll leave up to you for the next game review video. I have the original Scooby-Doo and the Cyberchase on the PlayStation 1, and I'm trying to think what the other one that I had in mind was, or I'm trying to remember what it was exactly. His birthday is on the 5th. Well, I'll still, it's early birthday. It's not a big deal either way. I'll wish him an early birthday, even though it is 3 days ahead of his birthday. That's okay. No guarantee that I will talk with him or anything on the 5th, so early birthday to Anthony, regardless. Yeah, it was. Oh, it was the either Batman Arkham City or it was the original Scooby-Doo Cyberchase on the PS1. And while we're just speaking toward that, let me just say this. I'm not trying to say this to make anyone biased or anything, but that movie, I love the game. I love Arkham City is a good game, but I played the crap out of Cyberchase when I was a kid. That was one of the first ever video games I played ever that I remember. And that movie, now some people I noticed don't like it as much as the original, like other Scooby-Doo movies. Personally, I like the older ones better than like the new stuff. I don't follow the new stuff. But I love the older movies. That was one of my favorites, Cyberchase. And I think it kind of goes well with the whole fact that they made a PS1 game out of it, which I thought was really good, honestly. Like, the game isn't perfect, but and for nostalgic sake and for, everything about it, I think it's a pretty solid game nonetheless. And you can't really judge it. See, one thing that it kind of annoys me with some reviewers, not all obviously, but some of them, they judge the game based off of current day game graphics or controls or story or whatever. You can't do that though, I don't think. Because that was from an era where that technology was just being then developed, or it was just new technology in general. You can't compare that to 20 years later, or 15 years, whatever, to like the PS4, Xbox One. You can't really do that because the technology is so much more advanced now. So when a reviewer reviews it, comparing it to today's games, you can't really do that, especially with older games like on the PS1 or various other older systems. I just don't feel like you can do that. I think that if you're going to review the game, judge it as it is. Judge it off of whether or not it's a PS1 game, or judge it off if it's an Xbox One game, or something like that. Share Productions, what's going on, man? Welcome to the live stream. I'm doing pretty good, man. No complaints here. I'm actually streaming earlier than what I normally would be. Obviously when I stream, like when I usually stream, I'm doing pretty good. I'm streaming earlier than what I normally would. I'd normally be streaming way later at night, and I don't really want to do that kind of thing anymore. I'm not saying I'll never stream around that time again, because it might work out better for me if I do stream on those days to stream at that time late at night. But I'm going to try and do like streams where I stream in like mid-afternoon, that kind of thing. That way more people can make it in the live stream and that kind of thing, because it's not like everybody's going to be able to make it live when it's like at freaking midnight, if that makes sense. And awesome, I'm glad I made it early. I noticed you started 5 minutes ago. Yeah, I started it about 5. Yeah, it's going on 5 minutes ago. So you did make it here early, man. Congratulations. But I'm glad you made it, man. Yeah. Other than that, though, guys. Yeah, it was kind of what I had in mind for the whole voting poll. If anyone's interested in that kind of thing, for Scooby Doo on PS1 or the Batman Arkham City are the two games that I have up right now that I want to review next. But I figure I'll leave that up to you guys to see what you guys think, see which one you guys would prefer to see. I figured I'd run it by you guys here on the stream first before I actually went ahead and filmed and edited any of those review videos. There is a video coming tomorrow. It's not the review. Whatever review video we do is probably going to be Saturday's upload. Tomorrow I have another interview that I have an obligation to do, and I also just want to get out there because I just got the clips for it today. So yeah, so I'm going to end up doing that. Oh, that's right, Cher. I believe I have an interview to do with you. That is correct. No, I haven't done my interview with you yet. That's right. I gotta get around to doing your video too. Because counting yours, I got 3. I got 3 more interview videos to do, at least. And, I recently got a copyright strike just for waiting on September 17th for it to go. That's crappy. Yeah, YouTube's copyright system isn't always the best either. It's just one of the more aggravating things on the platform, unfortunately, right now. And I want to make that video the one you were talking about, just waiting for the copy strike for it to go. What, the interview video or the game review? Because I've talked about a couple different videos that I'm planning on doing out for in the future. So I'm not sure which video you were talking about doing. But regardless of which one you're talking about, yeah, it sucks that you can't do it until the copyright strike's done. Which, that sucks, man. It really does. I've never been copyright striked before. It's not like anybody's tried to steal my content, nor have I really used any, copyrighted music or TV show clips or movie clips or anything like that before. I can't even think, no, I haven't done any videos with that stuff in it. So, yeah, I was so disappointed when I got it. I'm sure you were, man. I don't think I know anybody on YouTube that has gotten a copyright strike. No, actually, no, that's a lie. Patrick, Baird, if you guys know you guys should know who he is if you've been around here. He's one of my good YouTube buddies. He's gotten a couple of different copyright claims on some of his videos because of certain clips he used from certain animes and various other games. One company that I noticed that's really bad with copyright on YouTube is Nintendo. Now, Nintendo's a good company. They've made a lot of really good games that I personally enjoy, but the way that they operate their copyright system on YouTube, I think, is pretty crappy. And I'm just saying it straight out. Because there have been so many YouTubers, big and small, that they use footage from different Nintendo games, or they sometimes even mentioning certain Nintendo games or products or anything, and they get copyright striked for it because Nintendo, for whatever reason, doesn't want free promotion for their games. So I don't even claim to understand that. Hey, Comedy Me, what's going on, man? Welcome to the live stream, my man. I saw you pop in there. What's going on, my dude? But yeah, it's frustrating with different copyright things like that. Nintendo is just one example of that. But there are loads of other different circumstances for that kind of thing, which again, very disappointing. And honestly, I wish wasn't a thing, but it is at the same time because it's YouTube. There's going to be all sorts of copyright issues like that. That's not even counting any of the other issues, but I've talked about this so many times here on the channel and on so many different videos from the past that it's not really worth even dredging up. But copyright, though, man, dang. I've been busy. I couldn't record myself for the interview just yet. Oh, that's all right, man. Take your time, like I said, whenever you want to send it. I don't want to pressure anybody who's, with the interviews. Whenever you guys feel comfortable sending, clips and whatnot, if you guys get interviewed on the channel. If you want, I cannot English. If you guys want to be interviewed on the channel, I don't want to rush anybody for that kind of thing because, people have stuff going on outside of YouTube or whatever you do in your everyday life. So whenever you guys send them, that's cool with me. I'll have that video out as soon as I possibly can because, I do try to upload every day on YouTube. I know that sounds kind of nuts for a small channel, some people would think, but I got time and I just enjoy doing this. And I also, again, I have the time right now. Like I probably mentioned this a couple times. When my school rolls around again for college, I don't know how often I'll be able to upload. I'm still going to be uploading frequently. I don't know if it'll be every day, but it'll definitely be at some point where I will be able to upload at certain different times specifically, but I just don't know if it'll be every day. But it's just a side note, something to mention. I'm not even worried about that right now because I still got a whole entire month left, so keep that in mind. But yeah, though, It's all right, man. Whenever you get the clips though to me, comedy me. It's all right with me. And since you're, I don't think you heard. Got a gaming poll going on right now for one or two. I either got Scooby Doo and the Cyberchase for the PS1 or Batman Arkham City, whichever review you guys would want to see me come out with first. Both reviews will be eventually coming out, but I just want your guys' opinion on which one you prefer to see first. It's like I mentioned, tomorrow's video. Is it good to advertise channels? If you're asking for my advice on that, I think it is. It depends on the circumstance. Like, for example, like when I do the interviews, I just love meeting new people and collabing with other YouTubers and interviewing them. But yeah, I like advertising them too, because that means that way I can help out other small creators in the community. I can help their channels grow, maybe get some more attention to their channels if you guys are interested in what they do. I think it's good to advertise channels. I really do. I just think if you do it in the right way, if you do it just because, don't go in. Here's some advice from me. Don't go in with the sole intention of thinking what's in it for me. Because if you go in with that mindset, the whole thing's just going to be ruined and you're doing it for the wrong reasons, in my opinion. Now, for me, it would be terrible for me to say I don't want the interview videos to do well for the channel, because I do. I really do. But I don't want to gain anything out of it besides, I always love attention for the channel, I do. But my main goal going into it is not only to meet these people and have this collaboration go off, but it's also to support their channel by promoting it and showing it to a wide array of new people. That way their channels can grow, and I love doing that. I love helping out other creators in the community. And honestly, I wish there was more of it. I really do. Like, there's a ton of people in the small YouTubers community that are amazing people, and it's truly awesome to interact and meet a lot of these new people. But unfortunately, there's a small percentage of people who do it for the wrong reasons, and they just do it to get quick subs and fake views and all this other nonsense that goes on. And it's disheartening, it really is, but at the same time, though, it's YouTube. It is kind of what it is. But that's just some advice from me when it comes to advertising other channels. Good idea if you do it for the right way, for the right reasons. So keep that in mind, people. And some people just do this in the wrong way. They just go, please sub me. That's not the right way. I think it's better to support them. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, don't go in the mindset where you ask somebody. I've actually, believe it or not, had a couple people that were interested in doing interviews that, from the way that they approached me and from the way that we were talking about setting up the whole interview thing and setting up the video to get out. It's so stupid because they just want to promote their own channels. Like, they don't care about the collaboration. They didn't care about the interview. They didn't care about doing any of that stuff. No, all they wanted was for me to to check out their channels and subscribe to them. It was just a promotion stunt, if that makes sense. It wasn't because they wanted to do the video. They didn't want to do a collaboration. It's just because they wanted somebody to check out their channel. They wanted to use somebody to get them on their channel. And that's what annoys me so much when it comes to the interviews. It's so stupid. I love doing interviews, but I don't like fake people, and I especially don't like them, I found, more with the interviews. Not really so much with any of the other content that I've done, with the game reviews, the vlogs, the new show, all that other stuff I do. But with the interviews, yeah, I found that to be more toxic in that sense, unfortunately. Not too many people, but there have been some. Hey, what's going on, Anthony? Welcome to the stream, man. Happy early birthday, by the way. Your girlfriend Janelle told me that your birthday's in 3 days, so happy early birthday to you, my dude. But yeah, it's just, I really like this channel, man. I'm excited to make that video you told me. Oh, no problem, man. Honestly, man, I hope that video goes off well for you. I really do. I'm looking forward to making your interview video yourself. Oh, really? Yeah, she stopped by earlier. But, oh, no problem, man. Always happy to wish you guys happy birthday and, whatever else you guys got going on. But, yeah, for my... Oh, boy, here we go. What do you want for your birthday, Anthony? I'm not going to twerk for your birthday, sadly. Tell you what, I will do it, but it won't be on video, and it won't be on stream. I would do it in my own private time. I wouldn't do it on the internet, because that'd be really stupid. But, but hey, should I send the video just to you? Because if I upload it and send it to you, may get a strike. So I was thinking I would just send it to you without me uploading it. You can do that. If you're talking about your interview video, man, if you want to edit it and whatnot, and it's nothing new. Emilio, for example, he wanted to edit his own interview video, which is fine. It's fine with me. Like, I edit all the, I edit all my videos, but like that specific interview he edited. But if you want to edit your own interview video, if you want me to send you clips or something, or if you have this video that you want me to look at first, yeah, sure, that's fine with me. You can send it to me over Facebook or Instagram or like whatever social media you prefer, I guess, or by email, whatever. I would be more than happy to take a look at it. And I know you can't upload it right now. If we're talking about, yeah, if we're talking about your interview video, man, I will. You can talk to me more about it over Facebook or something, and I'll look over it and I'll upload. I was gonna upload the interview anyway, so if you want to send it, that's perfectly fine. I'll take a look at it and whatnot, because I know you can't upload because of your copyright strike, which is pretty crappy, but you know, it's YouTube. Unfortunately, there's not much I can do personally, but you know, it sucks regardless. And you want Janelle, you want me, WWE, and Buffalo Wild Wings. Okay, you can have your girlfriend because she's with you. WWE, you're already a big fan of. Hopefully, they have a really good Buffalo Wild Wings in your area, because that's my ideal restaurant for where I'd want to go to celebrate my birthday, admittedly. You can have me there, either in video or stream or anything like that, Anthony, but unfortunately, I won't be physically present, but I can be there for you in spirit. I hope that that's enough for you. Unless, you know, if the videos and stream aren't enough, I will be there with you in spirit. How about that? I think that works out pretty well for you on your birthday. How old are you turning anyway? I mean, you don't have to tell me, but I'm just curious. Because a lot of my friends, yeah, they're almost 20. Pretty much all of them are almost 20 at this point. They're turning 20. There's a couple of people in my friend group that are older than I am. There's one friend that's almost 21. But, yeah, I don't really have too many people that have upcoming birthdays, like, for the rest of this year, to be honest. Have you tried it? Oh, Anthony, I go to Buffalo Wild Wings very, very frequently. I love the bombast wings, so with Wingstop, except the fries that taste sloppy. Alright, Cher, I guess, we'll see when you get back. As far as Buffalo Wild Wings goes, man, wings that I actually really like there that I recommend, I always normally get, like, the honey barbecue, I always get boneless wings. I like wings with bone, but when I go there, I love the boneless wings. The ranch there tastes awesome too, at least to me. I like the fries too. As far as wings, I normally just get the honey barbecue, and the bourbon honey mustard are the two wings that I get. I kind of changed that up though, because instead of the bourbon honey mustard wings, I now get the I think it's the caramel. It's bourbon honey mustard wings, but it has caramel in it. It's like a new wing that they added like a month or two ago or something like that. I tried it. I got it the last time that I went. Oh my gosh, that stuff is amazing. So I don't think I'm going to be getting the regular bourbon honey mustard wings anymore. I'm just going to be sticking with the caramel instead, because I think that's a bit better. And for any of you guys out there who have been to Buffalo Wild Wings, or you haven't been there or whatever, I would recommend trying it because it's really good. So cheers to that. Oh yeah, I have sweet tea, by the way. Not that anybody cared about that, of course. Why would anybody? Oh, but yeah, though, guys. Yeah, I should probably have like a better habit of doing this more, where I stream at like a way better time. The problem that I'm going to be facing now when it comes to the stream times is I'm going to have to do this more frequently. When I stream, it's going to have to be like around this time, so that way you guys can kind of get used to it, or I could mention a video or something. Before I took my couple-week hiatus, when I did stream more frequently than what I, am now. Like, I'm getting back into streaming since I hadn't streamed in, like, over 2 weeks. But I always streamed at, like, midnight, and I always streamed, like, really late, at least in the time zone that I am. I think, like, mid-afternoon, that kind of thing. Like, right now, it's, like, what? 7:30, give or take. I prefer to do it this time, because I think that's more convenient for anybody that might come by the stream, or, that kind of thing when it comes to the streaming. When it comes to the videos, I normally aim for early afternoon, and I'm banking and kind of hoping at times that YouTube's notification system with the whole sub bell actually ends up working more, because I know that it's not 100% accurate, and probably never will be unless YouTube does some kind of major patch or something. I don't even give a crap about Roxanne Anthony, to be honest with you. I don't even care. That's a dead meme walking. I'm probably just going to start streaming more around this time. At least I'm going to try to. It's like I mentioned to you guys, I'm not going to stream every day, but, some days during the week I'm going to try and stream. I think that would work better a couple times a week. and I can still stream out to you guys, and I don't have to stress myself out every night trying to do it. Ryan, McDonald's or Jack? Jack what? If I feel like this might be a restaurant. If you could elaborate a bit more on what Jack is, I could probably answer that question. Because I don't know what Jack is. The only kind of restaurant that I can think of right now, Jack in the Box. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I've never been. See, that's the problem. I've never been to Jack in a Box. I don't even think they have any around where I am. But anything has to be better than McDonald's, so I'm going with Jack in the Box because it has to be way better than McDonald's. Like, back when I was a kid, and yes, I am saying that very loosely when I was a kid because I'm only almost 20 years old, so you could consider that whatever. Dunkin' Donuts, I don't really have too much experience with. Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks, I don't have much experience with. I only been there a couple times. They have them in my area, about 40 minutes away, give or take, but I don't go there frequently at all. And I've only had a couple donuts from like Dunkin' Donuts, for example. I never had coffee from Starbucks or any of the usual stuff people like to get. It's just not my thing. Lard Lads Donuts. I almost want to believe that's an actual place. I have no idea. The only kind of donuts that I can think of right now that I actually really liked are Krispy Kreme donuts. I mean, I got those in. I don't really eat too many donuts. To be fair, it's not one of my. As far as snack foods go, donuts aren't my first choice because I don't eat them all the time, nor do I really have them here. The Krusty Krab, if the Krusty Krab were a thing, yeah, I'd go there. I'd at least try it. I think somebody needs to do that. They need to bring the Krusty Krab, like somebody needs to make that like an actual restaurant. That'd be awesome, actually. If they brought the actual Krabby Patty, if someone actually knew, if the producers didn't actually just make the Krusty Krab formula like a gag, if they actually made a formula based off of the show, and they used them to make actual Krabby Patties for like an actual Krusty Krab restaurant somebody could make wherever, that'd be awesome. I would definitely go there and try it. That'd be amazing to try. But if they were going to do it, though, in my opinion, they need to make it exactly like it is in the show, or at least as accurate as they can. Don't make it like a McDonald's-esque restaurant. No, don't do that. Make it like the actual restaurant that's shown in SpongeBob, because it's not like the place hasn't been shown for over 20 freaking years, so you can't tell me that you can't make an exact replica of it. Because I've seen fan games people have made about the Krusty Krab, so you can't tell me that actual paid, highly skilled architects can't make an actual replica of the restaurant. And, oh, hey, Rageable, what's going on, man? Welcome to the live stream, my dude. And, what about WWE? Please tell me you know the Ultimate Warrior. I don't, Anthony. I've been so out of the loop with WWE stuff. If you want to educate me, you can, but WWE is not one of the franchises that I've been looking into, like, at all for some time. It's just, and it's not something that I'm an expert in by any means. I would consider myself an encyclopedia with a lot of things. Wrestling is not one of them. But coincidentally, now that you mention it, the interview video for tomorrow, I'm thinking of, the interview video for Hulk. I know who Hulk Hogan is. I don't know too much about him, but I've heard of the guy. I've seen videos and stuff with him in it, but I don't know too much about him, but I've heard of him. But the interview video that I'm doing for tomorrow, the guy actually covers wrestling content on his channel. Like, he covers, like, comic book stuff, he covers video games and, martial arts, but he covers WWE and stuff on his channel, so look, if you guys are, when I come out with the interview and I show you guys his channel and stuff, if you guys are interested in any of that content, you can check out his channel when the interview comes out. Roddy Piper, nope. John Cena, yes. Andre the Giant, not really. I haven't really heard of him. And, same, I'm Australian. I don't watch WWE. I watch Aussie Rules football. In contrast to that, I don't watch WWE, so I don't blame you for that since you're in Australia. I've obviously, since I don't live in Australia, I haven't watched that. I don't know how that goes over in Australia, but I've heard things about it from some of my Australian viewers, so. But, yeah, WWE is still not one of my big things. And how about Macho Man? He was Bonesaw. Yeah, oh, you mean the guy that, Tobey Maguire, the first Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movie. Yeah, I actually saw that, believe it or not, on, I forget what video it was. It was, I think it was like an Easter egg style video, or it was like a Do You Know Movies or something like that, where they were talking about Spider-Man facts from the original movies, and I saw that he was the wrestler from Spider-Man 1, where he was going in the cage, and it led up to Uncle Ben's death and all that stuff. But yeah, I knew that. It was a cage match. Yeah, it was. That's exactly what they said in the video. Watch a little video of Aussie rules and react to it or something. I don't know if I'd react to it for a video. I would probably check it out just to see what it's about because, like I said, don't live in Australia and I have no idea whatsoever what that's about. But I don't know if it'd be something that I'd react to because I don't do reaction videos. That's just not my style of content that I like making, and it's not what I do. If as far as reaction videos go, the only kind of reaction videos that I can think of that I'd actually do are like old videos on the channel and probably cringe terribly at them. In fact, I know I would. Or just other kinds of other small YouTuber content or something like that. Like probably most like old videos and like stupid things that I've done in the past on the channel. Probably that kind of thing, and I'll probably end up doing the same thing with stupid stuff that I'm going to do on the channel because I'll probably be doing a lot of that. But you know, I'll see about doing that kind of thing. I don't know if I'd react to like Australian football, but we'll see. We'll see where that goes. Yeah, Bonesaw in real life's a wrestler. His name was Macho Man. Oh, he died in 2010. Oh, I had no idea about that. So yeah, I figured he was a real life wrestler because that's what they said in the video that I watched too. Now I had no idea that he passed away. Oh, I mean, I'm sure that's sad for a lot. I didn't know the guy's work, so I can't say too much, but I'm sure he was a good wrestler. He had a good performance in the first Spider-Man movie, so, I can give him props for that. But other than that, for his actual wrestling career, I know nothing about that, like, at all, or at least little to nothing. Janelle's a wrestler. I can see why you dated her, man. I can definitely see why you're dating her. Okay, I'm under 13, I'm playing a proper match with pros at halftime, and all of Western Australia will be watching the game. Well, that's pretty good, man. If you're playing a halftime game with a bunch of people watching it, that's pretty good. Seriously. That's a pretty big accomplishment, actually. Good for you. The biggest accomplishment that I can think of that I've had in any kind of sport was probably track. Probably, when we won 2 of our games out of our 10-game season. I think it was like 10 games. No, we don't. No, you don't call them games. What do you call it? Meets. That's what you call competitions in track. Yeah, we had my senior years when I did track. We had I think 8 or 9 meets at a couple different schools. We won like 2 of them, which it was not a good year for track at my school, sadly, but it was still a fun experience nonetheless because I enjoyed it. I enjoyed my experience. That's probably like my biggest accomplishment that I can think of when it comes to athletics, because when I first told her I watch wrestling, or where you watch wrestling, it's fake. That's what I've heard a lot of people say, and I'm not even going to get involved in that debate. Personally, I don't care. If it's real, awesome. If it's fake, okay, whatever. It is fake, it's entertainment. Like, personally, like, either way, I don't care. Yeah, I can see why it's entertaining to watch, regardless if it's real or fake, Like, with all the chair smashing, throwing people out of the ring, that's, wow. I mean, I could totally see that being entertaining, regardless if it's real or fake. And 50,000 people, wow, at the Aussie Rules Football Oval, and that is a good accomplishment, man. Congratulations to you. That sounds great. That sounds like a really good opportunity. 50,000 people, wow. That's awesome, actually. Good for you, man. I would have had no idea that was that many people. Well, you weren't kidding when you said there would be thousands of people there. So kudos to you, man. Kudos to you. Dang. But yeah, that's pretty good though. Like I said, 50,000 people weren't any of my meets. I can tell you that much right now. Like the maximum amount of people that I can think that actually attended any of those track meets were, I don't even want to say 1,000 people, but maybe that. No, I wouldn't even say that. I'd say it would be at least that at some of my school's football games. Probably. Actually, yeah. It was at least 1,000 people at those, but I wouldn't say for the meets. And when I watch PvP at her house or at mine, she doesn't understand the storyline. She goes for the wrestler people cheer like Cena, and I tell her, baby, Cena sucks. Don't know too much about Cena either, so I don't know how well he does in wrestling. I've never watched any of it. No, I've never watched any of his matches, I don't think. The only thing that I know John Cena for is his role in the Fred movie, which we all know how those movies are. And for the memes that were made about him umpteen years ago. It seems like umpteen years ago anyway. Just all the freaking memes that were made about Cena. And like I said, the first time that I actually remember even seeing him was DeBoss as a wrestler. Yeah, right. I could never make it as a wrestler. Well, I shouldn't say that. With the proper training and knowledge, I could probably be alright as a wrestler. Could I ever make it pro if I ever did it? No. Do a review of Fred. That'd be funny to do for a, that'd be funny to do for a video, I'm not gonna lie. Because those movies were... I'm not gonna lie, when I was a kid and I first saw that first Fred movie, yeah, I actually did enjoy it. But looking back, it sucks. The sequel also sucks, and the TV show sucks. As far as the actual YouTuber goes, that old Fred channel that he made, he was actually the biggest YouTuber at one point. Fun fact, Fred was the biggest YouTuber at one point before PewDiePie entered the scene. And then that channel has been long since abandoned. The guy, I forget the guy's full name, but it's Lucas something, the guy who played Fred. He still has a YouTube channel. He still uploads on. I think he has almost like 1 million subs or something like that. He might even have more than that. But I know he still uploads, so... Fred's still around on YouTube, guys. He's just not on the original Fred channel, but he's on a different channel now from what I can gather. So I don't know if he's doing well or not. I've only seen it like a couple times, very briefly, never watched any of the videos. It's just not my thing, so hey. Oh my, I can't. My voice cannot go that high, man. I could try. I probably have to inhale helium in order to... I've actually done that. I did that at my prom with a couple of my friends just messing around. My voice could get high then. I don't know what happens to the Fred channel. The Fred channel just got abandoned, man. Like, it didn't... Nothing came out of that channel. Like, I shouldn't say that. He made content. What happened was, the Lucas, whatever his last name is, I'm just going to call him Lucas. He made the Fred channel. He had over 2 million subscribers. He was the biggest YouTuber at the time. This was back in the early days of YouTube, like 2009, 2010. I call them... Those are the early days of YouTube. But he just stopped doing it. He just kind of abandoned the channel. So, it's just, I think it's still up there. I have no idea. I've never searched it up, at least for the past couple of years. But he just abandoned it, and I guess came back to YouTube at some point. So, when was the last Fred video uploaded? Oh, I imagine several years ago. As far as his current channel, probably recently. His old channel, probably a long time ago, like several years. I have no idea. You could look it up. It's probably still up there. You can see. It's probably like a long time ago. And Rage Bull. Oh, yeah, that's right. So, yeah, Australia is in a different time zone. So, is it like Friday for you then? It's if you're a day ahead, probably like Friday, because it's Thursday for me. So, it's probably like Friday or Saturday. It's basically the weekend for you already. So, you're a day in the future. So, wow. It's impressive to think about, actually. But interesting nonetheless. But yeah, I have no idea when the last Fred video was uploaded. And as far as me doing that for like a skit video, yeah, that'd be funny. Maybe I could just try it quick. Hey, it's the boss. No, I can't because I don't even have the right. Hey, it's the boss. No, because it doesn't even. It sounds like a miniaturized version of me. It doesn't even sound like Fred because he has that little thing in his voice. Maybe I could try this. Oh, it's Fred. Oh, that's no, that's still bad. Oh, no. It might be funny for a skit video. We'll see. But nonetheless, though, guys, we've been streaming for about half here. I'm going to wrap this up a bit early. I know this was a shorter stream, but I'm going to go off and get some food because I'm hungry and probably play some Fortnite or something. But nonetheless, guys, thanks for everybody who came by the stream. Rage Bull, Anthony, Janelle for while you were here. Jesse for your appearance, man. It was cool to see you again. Share for while you were here, man. It was cool talking with you. And, but yeah, and thanks to everybody who watched this on YouTube. Hope you guys did enjoy it. If you guys do enjoy it, you know, you could like it if you want to. And I'll put this in the description. But comment down below if you guys want to go see, if you guys want me to do Scooby-Doo on PS1 or you guys want to see Batman Arkham City. If I don't get any votes for it, that's fine. Both videos are going to be done anyway. So I'll just pick whichever one I want to do for Saturday's video. Because tomorrow's video is going to be an interview, so look out for that one, guys. And, yeah, that's all from me. And until next time, bosses, I'll catch you guys later. Peace out, stay awesome, and I'll see you guys in the next video and the next time I live stream. And peace out.